Hey, welcome back. So, the new season just dropped, and we have the new card Phoenix Force. And I cooked up this deck, which is one of the decks I theory crafted in my last video. But just before we get into it, please, if this deck is useful, if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. I gotta reach 1K subscribers to monetize my channel, so that's the only reason. After that, I'll stop bothering. But yeah, let's get into it. So, this deck uses Human Torch as our main card we want to destroy to trigger our Phoenix Force, right? So if we don't destroy Human Torch, it's really rare we're going to actually play our Phoenix Force. So I'll go quickly over all the cards. So we have a Human Torch, obviously, and then we have Iron Fist. Iron Fist, actually, you don't want to play it before Human Torch. You actually want to play it on turn 4 if you don't have your Shuri. Because if you don't have your Shuri, you're going to be able to play, I don't know, Armor, and then Iron Fist. And so the next turn, you're going to play your Phoenix Force, which is already going to double. So it's like Iron Fist does the same effect as Shuri if you don't have your Shuri. So it's the second Shuri, but only works for your Phoenix Force, right? Then we have Psylocke. Psylocke is there, so you could play on turn 3, just in case you don't have, once again, your Shuri, and you still didn't have your full combo. But then on turn 4, if you play Psylocke on turn 3, on turn 4, you're going to be able to do something along the lines of Human Torch, Carnage, and Iron Fist. So for a total of 4 energy, but all on the same turn. And so you're going to be ready for that turn 5 with the Phoenix Force, which once again is going to double. So that's really cool. It's another play path, right? Carnage is only there to destroy your Human Torch. You can play sometimes Carnage in the armor lanes, but it's really rare. So armor is obviously there to protect our biggest card that we are doubling. So when we want to Shuri, well, obviously we're going to armor, then Shuri, and then we can obviously Redskull, which is the best play, but we could also Phoenix Force, and we could also Typhoid Mary, we could also She-Hulk, right? So armor is going to help us to protect those big cards. Shuri, well, I don't think I have to spend a lot of time talking about Shuri. Shuri is our main combo tool. What's cool in this deck, actually, is we have a secret play pattern that doesn't work in the other Shuri decks, Shuri Redskull decks, where because we have Iron Fist, so we could Iron Fist on turn 3 as well. And then, so if we have our combo, our whole combo, right? And so we're okay, we're not going to use our Iron Fist because we have our Shuri. Well, then you can Iron Fist on 3. So last card on turn 3, right? And then on turn 4, you play your Shuri. Shuri's going to move in another lane. But then you can play your Redskull in a lane by itself, and it's still getting the Shuri buff, right? Because Shuri is doubling the next card you play in that location. If Shuri moves, it's still in that location that the buff is going to happen, right? And why is that important? It's because now we can use Arnim Zola, right? The Shuri nerf make it so we couldn't Redskull Arnim Zola anymore. But now, because we have an Iron Fist, we have some really cheeky plays we can do with this play. So Typhoid Mary is rarely played. That's maybe a card that could switch. I could see changing for something else. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm thinking about a Cosmo to even further protect, but Cosmo's dangerous because then we're locking lanes that we want to destroy. Maybe with Arnim Zola, we can't Taskmaster, we can't Shuri in those lanes. So yeah, it's another way to play a big card we want to double, but we already have quite a few. So Typhoid Mary could be switched for something else. We might have to see. Taskmaster, right? So Taskmaster obviously is there, like I said, to double your doubled card. So you can have a huge Phoenix Force of 32 power, and then you just Taskmaster you have. So 2 different 32 power on the board. All right. So what's cool about Phoenix Force, right, is that we can move it. So in this Shuri deck, it's really cool because once again, it works really well with Arnim Zola because we Shuri Phoenix Force. So we have a So actually it's going to be a 16, but then we move it on turn 6. So 32 power Phoenix Force. We can Arnim Zola. Because we moved it, it's really easy for us to hit Arnim Zola. Red Skull, like I said, it's the biggest card we want to double with Phoenix Force. Arnim Zola, I talked a bit about Arnim Zola. All the crazy combo we can do with Arnim Zola. And we have a She-Hulk. So She-Hulk's obviously there because we don't have our whole combo. We can She-Hulk and Taskmaster on turn 6. So we could Shuri on turn 4. And then on turn 6, we She-Hulk Taskmaster, right? So that's really good because if you believe that maybe your opponent have a Shang-Chi, you can really dodge it by giving him initiative. So yeah, this deck has been working just fantastically for me. I've been just winning non-stop since I refined the deck. It's a little bit different since the version I did yesterday, but it's been working super well for me. So I'll jump in a couple. This time I'm going to jump in a couple ladder games because the new season has just reset. I think you guys are pushing for the ladder. But yeah, let's get into it. Hey, just one more thing before we get into the gameplay. I forgot to mention, but I'm going to be streaming all day. So yeah, my Twitch link is in the comments or in the description of the video. So if you guys want to go come chill. I'm going to be streaming all day from 10:30 Eastern to like 7 p.m. or something like that. So feel free to drop in the stream. Yeah. All right. Have fun with the gameplay. All right, we're back. So, yeah, let's get started with the ladder games. So we have our Carnage, and we have our Phoenix Force. We're just missing our Human Torch for this combo to work. Ooh, Asgard's really good. So we're still gonna skip. So that's probably like a Khazar Zoo type deck. Ooh, that's good for us. Because we can now drop our Typhoid Mary, draw some extra cards. Or do we want to She-Hulk? Because we don't have anything to play on turn 5 anyway. On turn 4 anyway, so we're going to She-Hulk, I think. So we now have our Human Torch. Do we want to go for that instead? So we have our Human Torch, our Carnage, and we could have our Phoenix Force. But the issue here is we do not have our Taskmaster, and we won't be able to freely Arnim Zola. But we're still gonna do it, I think. So it's a Patriot deck. Oh, it's that Dazzler deck, I believe. We're gonna need our Taskmaster, I think. So normally you Phoenix Force in the lane you want to surrender. So I think we're gonna Phoenix Force left because we have our Carnage here, right? So we have 1 in 2 chances of getting our Taskmaster. Let's see. Yeah, the Dazzler is definitely dropping here. So we didn't get our Taskmaster, but can we still get a win? If we move this here, this goes to 16. And then that's a Dazzler deck. Like if he plays like Blue Marvel, he's at 15. I would be at 60. I would win on the right. But is this enough to win mid? So mid is actually at 9 power because Ant-Man has +3. So we're like tied here. My Redskull is only gonna get 8 power, but then so we add basically 10. We're at +10 here, but here we're at +7. I think we should be good here. Well, there it is. So we actually pulled the win, even though we didn't have our full combo. All right. So we have our Human Torch and our Carnage and our Phoenix Force already. We're going to be forced to play our Phoenix Force here on turn 5. But I don't think it matters that much, so we're going to play Human Torch in Avengers Compound. Then the Yondu is hitting our She-Hulk, which is fine for us because we already have at least part of our combo. We at least have something to play with. Ooh. Throne Room is good for us. So we're going to Carnage and Avengers Compound. Do we snap here? I think we're going to wait for the location to pop, and then we're going to snap. Just in case it's like a Dylan. Okay, Space Throne. I mean, so if we Psylocke now and then we Phoenix Force, it's just like a Shuri. But then we can play Shuri on turn 5 and play something else on turn 6. So the Killmonger drops. Okay. Now we obviously snap here. So we play on turn 4, then on turn 5, then on turn 6. Doesn't work, so we're going to play it here on turn 4, then 5, then 6. And then we Arnim Zola. And this should be pretty powerful. So he already dropped the Killmonger, by the way. You got to be really careful. The Killmonger can destroy your combo just by itself. But yeah, Human Torch here, and then we're moving it back, and then we Arnim Zola. So here, we can already move it here, and then we Taskmaster here. So we're adding 16 here, and then we're adding 32 to each lanes, I believe. I mean, I don't know how we can lose this game. Unless he has a Killmonger, not a Killmonger, but a Shang-Chi. I mean, I think normally the play would be here. The optimal play would be to move Human Torch to armor here and play Iron Fist here. Let's be completely honest. But we're having fun. We are having fun, and we're gonna drop that Artem Zola on Human Torch. I'm just praying he doesn't have a Shang-Chi, but let's have some fun. All right. Oh, wow. Bar Sinister. What can we do with Bar Sinister? I guess... Well, Phoenix Force would only proc once. Or we could Taskmaster in the last turn. We are going to armor in the right lane. So this is probably like a Halo deck, I'm guessing. What? Okay. Dark Dimension. I guess we Negasonic? Unless we want to Psylocke. If we Psylocke, we have 5 energy next turn. We could Red Skull in Dark Dimension. I think we're gonna the Negasonic. So we have She-Hulk, so we could She-Hulk and Red Skull on the last turn. We could fight for the left lane and the... Interesting. If we Shuri the 3 Iron Fist, it's 2, 4, 8, 16. It's nothing. I think we just skip here. If we get our Taskmaster, we She-Hulk and then Taskmaster left, I believe. Interesting play. Is that enough? So we win left. I think. Yeah, we do. That would be 6, 6, and 6. But then, do we win the right lane? All right. So once again, we don't play our Iron Fist on turn 1. I think we have to play our... Well, actually, Sakara's going to pull a card. But if we play our Iron Fist, then we have better odds of getting a good card in play. I mean, that's fine. So we She-Hulk and then Redskull and Arnim-Zola, right? Or we skip 5 and then we just play Infinite. No, so we have to fight for the right lane as well. So if he plays MODOK now, I'm kind of screwed. Unless I Red Skull and then Taskmaster here. That's another play pattern.
Opponent snapped.
If we are in Zola, we are threatening. So we're adding 13 here, 13 here. So it'd be like a 24, but he would gain 6, so he'd be at 22. He has 3 cards in hand. He's only gonna play his Chavez. If he plays Chavez here, I lose. If he plays, so I can't do that. If I do that,
Flame on!
so it's a 1 in 2 chance, right? If it hits something else, his Apocalypse, I win. Yeah, let's try it. So we're good, right? Even if it hits the... All right.
Victory!
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to be it for me. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a subscribe and a like. And please tell me if the deck worked for you guys. Tell me down below. Tell me if you changed anything. I think I really found something special here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys. See you in the next one.